A message came through that you are breaking a family curse. And this is always something that's very difficult. And I wanted to ask the cards if they have any advice for you or anything having to do with that. I personally know how hard it is to go through something like that, and for my collective to be going through something like that was a sign for me to explore this message further. So let's see what the cards have to say for you. Oh, that one really wants to come out. Knight of Cups. So, since you are in my Earth Collective, I'm seeing that you have a connection with horses, and you're also an empath. So when you're an empath, you are able to soak up everyone's energy that is around you, and you're actually the scapegoat. Oh, you might even be the scapegoat in your family, and that's how you feel sometimes. Being the person who's always on guard, who's always making sure that everyone's taken care of and everyone is okay emotionally. If that's something that you feel, you know, it's so hard to turn that off, especially as you grow older and you get into relationships or you have kids. That's something really hard, but I'm hearing that you're breaking the curse. I'm hearing 2 years that you've been working on yourself and working on trying to break any people-pleasing habits, but it's been hard with your family. I'm trying to make sure that I'm listening to what Spirit has to say. Okay, those cards really flew out. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, you've really been working hard. Yeah, you've been working hard on your people pleasing and all of that. And then we also have the King of Cups, but it was reversed. So I don't know if you have a partner or you had a relationship that woke you up to this, that he was the person who you saw the pattern with, and then that woke up that there was a pattern in your family too. So in that relationship, and the reason that comes up is because this is the same card that comes up for my love collective. It's the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So if this message is resonating with you, you might resonate with my other love energy readings, which I think it was, they think you're an angel and someone's obsessed with your wild energy. I think those are my last 2 readings. But I'm seeing that they awoke you to this cycle, and it might have even, yeah, and that's when you started healing. That's when you started healing from this. Yeah, 3. Gosh, you know, and the other thing is, we think that it may have started with one thing. This is a really personal message. We think that it might have been one thing, but little did we know that it actually started way before that. Like, if you've ever seen the show Jane the Virgin, when she was, none of these cards want to go back into the deck. When she was working on her novel, and she had writer's block, her writing coach told her, sometimes the problem is way before we actually think it is. And so I think after this relationship that you had, you realized that it wasn't your love life that was the problem. It was way before that. I'm hearing mother. Maybe it was a relationship with your mother. It was a relationship with your grandmother. But yeah, see? What did I just say? What did I just say? Queen of Cups. Isn't that crazy? I literally was just saying, these are the 2 cards that always come out for my Love Collective. Okay, that's confirmation. Go watch my Love Collective readings if this message is resonating with you. So this has a very strong tie with your love life. So you may have even had toxic partners, negative partnerships, and it was an aspect of your life that you were refusing to see for a little while until it became unignorable. Not able to be, I don't know if that's even, I don't think that's a word. You couldn't ignore it anymore. And I'm seeing that there was, what's interesting is that these 2 cards have the same exact face. Look at that. Both looking down, almost in like this state of serenity and calm and sureness, but not having to prove anything. I think that's what you've been working towards in this healing stage. You are done trying to prove yourself to everyone because you've done the work. You've done the healing work, and you're not going to be 100% healed. It's a process. It's a lifelong process. You may have even struggled with addiction to whatever your addiction could have been. And I think people forget how complex it can be for all of that, because breaking a family curse is one thing, but when you're the only one holding the responsibility of breaking this curse, you can get addicted to the emotions that are involved in it. Like, you can get addicted to playing the victim. You can get addicted to being disappointed. And you can also get addicted to success and proving yourself. And I know a lot of people are probably like, I get addicted to success. Like, that's not a bad thing. It's bad when you put your self-worth to it and you're only doing it to make your family happy or make your significant other happy, or trying to prove to yourself that you were worth it all along, when you were worth it all along. Like, you were a child and you didn't have to prove any of that. This is a really personal message. This is a very personal message. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Let's see. I'm hearing degree. I think you're really proud of your degree and your college education. These cards are wanting to just like fly into this section. We have the High Priestess. Very blessed, very spiritually inclined, very intuitive. Very interesting messages came up when I was saying that. You have always had spiritual gifts, but your family has denied that. When you say, here's a really specific example that just popped up. I just had a prophetic dream and this happened today. And they're like, oh, yeah, right, and then you had so many of those things that you were like, oh no, I can't have spiritual gifts. Like, there's no way. And then you start denying it. But as you get older, maybe you've gained more independence, maybe you've gained a different perspective, or maybe there is someone in your life that was like, yeah, you actually do have spiritual gifts. You actually do have all of these things, and you're like, oh my gosh, were they right all along? Were they right all along? Oh, I mean, was I right all along? They. Another interesting message just came up. If you hear sentences or statements, random, like you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just thought that. That is a spirit angel trying to connect with you. And it almost, if it sounds like it's not your subconscious, God, this is so hard to describe. 11:11 as I just looked. If it sounds like, it's so hard to describe. But you might also even feel like a poke or an itch in one place. Or some people would feel like just like something under their skin. It's so everyone will have a different thing. What you can do is like do a meditation thing and say, Spirit, how is it that you send me a sign that you're here? And whatever sensations you get is the sign, okay? Because I'm really picking up on a lot of spiritual energy, like that you are connected and you are very psychic. Okay, 2 of Swords. Yeah. I think you had to fight a lot of battles in love. And I think you even feel, confirmation. Burp. And I think that you've felt like you've lost more than you gained. But now you have this newness, this newness of looking at life and of feeling connected to life again. Like you've opened up again, and you feel like, not that you've earned the right to be happy, but that, because you didn't have to earn it, but maybe that is how you feel. You didn't have to earn it, but you feel like you can finally kind of like slow down a little bit, finally bask in the glory, bask in life, and be calm. And oh my gosh, keep going in that little crevice. So many cards just spilled out. Okay. And the other day, one of my cards sat here and I didn't even know that it was there, and I just randomly found it. Okay. You're a very generous person. You're very giving purpose. Oh, that might be, I didn't mean to say purpose, but that was meant for somebody. So that's probably, you felt like that was part of your purpose, was being really generous, helping people. Maybe you're really, you are into therapy and you want to be a therapist and you want to help people. But just make sure that you are also taking care of yourself, right? You have to receive just as much as you give. That comes up in a lot of my readings. Yeah. And make sure that you are taking care of, like, financially too, if you are being giving. Okay, let's see what else comes up here. Now, I feel like you are in this state of feeling stuck. Okay, actually no, because it's the newness. I just felt the newness. All right, there's 2 stages going on here, okay? There's 2 paths. And it's not 2 paths, it's 2 moods. I think you keep having a repeat of good days and bad days, where everything goes right. You feel like you're on top of the world, and then some days you wake up and you are like, I'm stuck. I have not gotten any of my wishes. I feel like I have not progressed. I feel like I am going backwards. And then I feel like there's this other part of you. Oh, that's like, I can't accept this. I'm too overwhelmed. How many blessings can I get in one day? That was a really random. How many different blessings can I get in one day? And then there's that other aspect of you that's in this new energy. I'm starting to feel, if you've seen my readings, I hate this card. I hate this card. It always comes up. Okay. If there is an aspect of you that wants to prove to your family at all costs how amazing you are, how much they messed up, how much they have lost trust with you, you are going to burn bridges if you do that in the wrong way, with the wrong intentions of trying to prove something, because you have nothing to prove to them. Breaking these curses, breaking this generational trauma is something, even though we don't want to do it alone, it is a solo journey. It is a solo odyssey. And, you know, I think that you have a lot of this stuff stored, like, in you, and it needs to be released, but it can't be released until you cut that energetic cord. I do this all the time. If I feel a pull, if I have a negative thought that I know is not mine, or I'm too connected to someone's thoughts, I will say, Spirit, please cut the cord. And then this came up too. So you may even feel like your home, like, you may feel very safe in your home, but other people may have entered your home, or people from your past, or people with ill intentions. What you have to do, you need to name your home. You don't tell anyone the name of your home, because then they could use it in spell work. But you need to name your home, and then every time something comes up, you're like, oh, butter, I don't know. Flamingo, protect me. Please protect me, and cut the cord. You can use it for a lot of different situations. The Fool. Oh, wow. A brand new beginning is afoot for you. You, my beautiful friend, are about to embark on a new journey. We were just talking about that. It's a solo journey, and you're learning that. It's a hard lesson to learn. And that's also why some people who go through these issues, who go through this type of soul work and soul, like, what's the word for it? There's a word for it that I'm trying to think of. It's like, it's similar to spiritual path, but like for your soul journey. I can't remember. But people who go through stuff like this sometimes are a bit of a loner. People may call you a lone wolf. And you may actually not mind that compliment. Here's somebody. I always go to the trees to film, but I felt called to do it in my car tonight. Go to the trees. Interesting. You need to go to the trees. Go and talk to the trees. Go and hug a tree whenever you feel alone. Spirit, what else? What else? Okay. Oh gosh. Let's see. Okay. Oh, the Lovers. This path of yours is a very connected to your love life, okay? And oh my gosh. Okay, so you need to go watch Someone Thinks You're an Angel. That's the one. Because a lot of these same cards came up, and it was about your love life. And if I'm remembering correctly, oh my gosh, I don't know. Sometimes when I channel, I don't remember all of it. But the other thing that's coming up, Two of Pentacles. So whoever this person is, whoever this love interest is going to be kind of a rock for you through this time with your family. And if you are with them currently, they are already a rock for you through the rough seas, okay? And maybe they use a lot of lingo like that, like, this is just a rough patch, don't worry, it will get better, I'm here for you, stuff like that. I'm not making fun of them, that's just the voice that came up. And that's great to have. That's what you need, you know? It's exactly what you need. Oh boy. Oh boy. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Okay. So 222 is going to be Spirit number for you. 2244 as I looked at the time. That's funny. That's going to be a number for you to look out for as reassurance that you're on the right path. And also, meditation just came up. I don't think that you've been spending enough time in introspection. I think you've been in a lot of analysis paralysis, analyzing the situations that's going on with your family, researching maybe like narcissism and anxiety and all of these different things, but you're not actually sitting with yourself and seeing it how it is that you actually feel about it when you disconnect from the medical terms and you disconnect from maybe even other people's opinions about it, and you just are in the garden of your own mind, you know, just soaking it all in. Yeah, you need to go connect with trees. You may have a really deep connection to trees. There may be a tree that you went to when you were a child. Monica is coming up. Was that the name of your tree? Monica? Veronica? Marge? I don't know. That tree's calling back to you. I don't know if it's in a different town than you, but it misses you. That's an important thing to do. You need to go back to connect with this tree. You need to watch Pocahontas. What else, Spirit? What else? This is great. Great insight. If you have nothing else for me, that's okay too. Oh, then it spilled right out. Yep, look at that. Family. 10 of Pentacles. Inheritance just came up. There might be something going on with your inheritance. just finances in general. Maybe you're having to take care of your family finances. You're starting from zero with your finances. You're starting over. You're becoming an adult. Maybe you thought that you were being an adult, and all of a sudden you had to do everything over again, and you realized that everything was different. Everything was different than you thought it would be. Yeah. I am going to do one more card from the tarot deck, and then I want to see what spirit animals... Oh my gosh. I'm going to go with this card. That, literally, why? Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh my gosh. You have so much stuff going on in your head. The Hermit came up. Yeah, you definitely have that lone energy stuff coming out. Oh my gosh, how do they have all my cards? I'm gonna have to check this later. Yeah. Okay. This is a lot of energy. This is a lot of energy. Whew. I do see celebration coming. Don't isolate yourself. Don't isolate yourself. Okay. Yeah, you really need to listen, because your intuition is trying to tell you something about whatever is going on with your family. Something may have a really big event may have just happened with your family, and you've been looking for a sign. Somewhere where you feel like, excuse me, I keep burping. This confirmation. This is your sign that whatever is going on with your family, you will hypothetically win, even though they will probably never admit that you won. And you are going to have a healthy family of your own. Is that something that you've been looking at? You want to travel a lot with your family? Or you want to farm? Oh. Look at that. Confirmation. Oh, Lord. And the lights are out. I gotta click my car. Confirmation. You want to farm? All right. These two didn't want... Three. Okay. Three did not want to go back into the deck. Let's look at them. Squirrel, doe, and snake. Those are... Okay. So let's read what they say. Squirrel is change and flexibility. Prepare for the future, but also enjoy the present moment. Okay. Doe, femininity and beauty. Communicate with a peaceful and harmonious spirit. Okay. And then the snake, fertility and change. Shed old habits that no longer serve you. Embrace transformation. That's a really good one. I think that's really aligned with you. I'm feeling like I want one more card. One more spirit animal card. Because I feel like there's a message in here that you're meant to hear. One more. Oh, okay. That one almost flew out. Cat, independence and wisdom. Combine strength with gentleness. True power is found in a harmonious balance. Also, if this really resonated with you, go watch my dark feminine energy video, because that also popped up. Okay, a horse just came up. Okay, I think this is your significant other, the horse. Freedom and endurance. Balance freedom with responsibility for true empowerment. Amazing. So amazing. Okay, my beautiful friend, I hope you enjoyed this video. If this really resonated with you, you might be a part of my collective. And, you know, I am so proud of you for being able to have the courage and the strength to break a generational curse, to break familial curses. It is a very hard spiritual goal and spiritual journey and I'm still looking for that word. What is the word? I can't remember. If you know what word I'm looking for, can you comment it down below? Because I can't. But yeah. So much appreciation for you. I'm so proud of you. Bye. I love you.